How do you know that the Bible is true? Here are 5 amazing reasons to trust God's Word. Reason number 1, the Bible proves itself. Did you know that all of the books of the Bible were written at different times? That's right, but everything matches. The Old Testament was written centuries before the New Testament, but the Old Testament actually predicted the details of Christ's life way before he was even born. Just a few examples. You remember John the Baptist? Well, centuries before he was born, an Old Testament prophet wrote the words that described the role he would play in the life of Jesus. In fact, the book of Isaiah in the Old Testament uses the same words as the book of Matthew in the New Testament to describe John the Baptist. And there's more. The prophet Micah in the Old Testament foretold that Jesus would be born in Bethlehem. The prophet Zechariah in the Old Testament foretold that Jesus would be sold for 30 pieces of silver. All throughout the Old Testament, there are prophecies that come true in the New Testament. Let's move on now to reason number 2 for trusting the Bible. Reason number 2, everything fits. It's interesting because the Bible was written on 3 different continents in 66 books by 40 authors over a period of 1,600 years. The men who wrote the Bible were very different. They had different amounts of education. They had different jobs. Their culture was different. Their background was different. Yet the Bible fits together beautifully with one theme and one purpose. And that is to restore in all of us the image of God so we're ready for Jesus to come and take us home again. Reason number 3 for trusting the Bible. This one is really exciting. Recent discoveries provide new proof. And I'm just going to tell you about a couple of archaeological discoveries. First, the Hittites. You read about the Hittites all throughout the Old Testament. But for many years, nothing was found to show that the Hittites really existed. So people started saying, oh, that's just something the Bible made up. Then, in the late 1800s and early 1900s, historians started finding carvings on rocks in Turkey. A language expert said this could be from the Hittite nation. The next thing you know, they found 5 temples, a huge fort, and several massive sculptures, and a storeroom with more than 10,000 clay tablets. Can you imagine that? Those ancient tablets unlocked the mystery. One of the tablets contained a deal made between Ramses II and the Hittite king. The Hittites were a real nation. The Bible knew that all along. The Bible is true. Another exciting discovery was made by a kid. In 1947, a little shepherd boy was leading goats in a valley near the Dead Sea and playing with his slingshot. He fired some rocks into the opening of a cave, and he heard pottery breaking. The boy was about to find out that he had made one of the most exciting discoveries of the 20th century. He had found pieces of biblical manuscripts that were older than any that had ever been found. And guess what? There was no difference at all between the passages found in the Dead Sea Scrolls and all the other manuscripts that had been found earlier. Isn't that amazing? There are many other exciting historical proofs of the Bible, such as the archaeological discovery in 1993 of the House of David. But you can research all of this on your own. Reason number 4, prophecies already fulfilled point to world events ahead. The Bible's longest prophecy spans way back from the time of Babylon ahead to the second coming of Jesus. We can look at events that have already taken place in our world and know that we can trust the Bible for what is ahead. The last reason for believing in the Bible is very simple. Reason number 5, God gives us faith to believe. No one will ever be able to provide you with perfect proof of the Bible or of God's existence. God left room for faith. And when you pray and you see Jesus working in your heart, you have the faith to believe that it's all real.